Hello and welcome to my channel To Plan For. Today I want to share with you two very exciting things I got to do. Last weekend I was in Paris and I visited the Louise Carmen store, and I think it was about 3 weeks ago I was in Vienna and I went to the Paper Republic store. And obviously I got something at both stores, and I just want to talk a little bit about my experience. So my very first attempt was to go to the Louise Carmen store about 6 weeks ago. I think it was sometime in the beginning of October. Was just having lunch and I thought, oh yeah, Louise Carmen is in Paris, the store, and let's see where it is. Maybe I can visit it. And it turned out that it was just around the corner where I had lunch, 3-4 minutes walking distance. So I went there, which was very naive of me, because when I got there, there was this huge line outside. And I would have to wait at least, I think, 2 hours to get in the store. And I was definitely not willing to do that, standing there in line, just waiting to get inside. So I looked at the hours of the store and said, okay, next time I will just, when I come back, I will try to be there just right when the store opens. In the meantime, I was in Vienna, and there I went to the Paper Republic store. And as it turned out, the lady there explained to me they just moved to this new location, I think she said a week ago, and it is this really gorgeous location store. It's so beautiful. I will put in short videos, a couple photos, but I always feel very awkward when I film in a store. First of all, there are people, and I don't know, I feel a bit stupid, so I only have a couple seconds of video footage. But if you want to see more of the new store, I'm sure Paper Republic has enough of their own footage online. But I was very impressed with the location, and there were no other customers, at least no other journal customers or notebook customers, because there is a little cafe inside of the store. And there's also some area where you can just sit down and journal, which is very nice. It has a little bit of the atmosphere of a library, and just a huge table, and people, I think 2 or 3 people were there just with their journals and writing, drawing, whatever. Very nice, very calm atmosphere. So different from what I experienced in Paris with Louise Carmen. But yeah, maybe it was the season, maybe it's also maybe the hype about those Louise Carmen notebooks is even bigger than for Paper Republic. Hard to say. I mean, once you're in this YouTube bubble, it's just always, you're bombarded with those videos, and you just have the feeling that there is nothing else on this planet people talk about. But yeah, obviously it's not a very representative view on those topics. So when I was at the Paper Republic store, there was this really nice lady who showed me around, explained everything to me, and I really did not have the intention to buy anything. I just wanted to have a look. But I felt then a little bad because she took so much time to show me around, explain everything, was so nice and friendly, and then, okay. So I got this notebook insert. I had no intention of spending, I don't know, a tremendous amount of money on a notebook cover just because I feel guilty. But I think this insert is a nice souvenir. I really like the cover, and I definitely will use it. So that's what I got, and it's a dot grid. I mean, it lies flat. It's kind of, I think it's Coptic binding. So very nice. I have never tried their notebooks. I don't know how well they do with fountain pens or not, but I definitely will share my experience once I try this notebook. But that might be a while. Okay, so that's what I got from the Paper Republic store. And if you're ever in Vienna, just go there, have a cup of coffee, tea. As I said, a very nice little coffee shop inside. Definitely just worth to see it. Then, as I said, last weekend, second attempt at the Louise Carmen store, and this time I was there really, I think 10 minutes or 5 minutes before they opened, so I was first in line, which was really nice because when I left the store there was this very long line outside, and obviously, I mean, it takes a while if you want to buy something there, so I think those people had to wait quite a long time. So now I'm gonna show you what I got. Well, it's not really, well, what I bought, but it's not really for me. Not everything. So they also have this kind of newspaper. I think I already cut something out of it. No, not of this one. I got two, and the other one I cut already up. So there's this little, kind of like the traveler's notebook. They have also their, I don't know, newspaper, whatever. So I got two notebooks, and the idea is one of them will be a Christmas present. So I'm will be going on a vacation with a friend, and the idea is to give her the two notebooks for Christmas. Well, the two, to pick one. The other one I will keep, and when we go on a vacation, we have matching notebooks for travel journaling. That's the idea behind it. So I'm just gonna show you now the notebooks. Notebook number 1 and notebook number 2. So they are identical, only different letter color and different elastic, but everything else in the setup is the same. And I love both colors because I knew at the end I would keep one, so I picked two where I would be equally happy with each of them, and I hope the other person who will pick her notebook will also like whatever she picks. So when you go to the store, it's on two stores, on 2 floors. So on 2 floors, and on the bottom you can do your notebook customization, and on top, but it's really, the whole layout is you go in there and you buy. It's not looking around, completely different atmosphere than in the store in Vienna, where you just can go in there, have your cup of coffee, journal, and leave again, so it's a store. The Louise Carmen store is, you go there and it's really, then you have one person helping you to customize your notebook. But yeah, it's not just, oh, I want to look around. It's not really laid out for that. So when you go there, they show you if you don't already know what you want, but they will show you the different sizes of their covers, the different letter colors, and they also have different setups on the inside, like with this pocket, for example, without the pocket, and card holders, but there are better, you can look it up on the website, or there are better videos explaining you all the different kinds of setups. So I picked something which is meant for 2 notebooks, but I mean, you also have here the shorter elastic. So in theory, you could also put in here 4 notebooks if you want to. So yeah, you get to say which letter. Well, first of all, pick the size, then which setup you want. There's like this one with only 1 elastic for 1 notebook, then this one for 2 notebooks, and one with 4, I think. And that's customization. They're the first pick you can make. Then they also offer you kind of a like card holder pocket. I don't know, something you can put around here. I think it had also a zipper. I'm not quite sure because I was not really interested in getting it. And then this cover came with 2 inserts, and you can pick them. You can say which kind of insert you want. I got a lined one and a dot grid one. They also have blank, and for a little extra you can get a blackout and kind of a calendar planner dated version. But I picked this one lined, 1 dot grid. As I said, the idea is to have it as a travel journal or travel journal together. So I think dot grid would be nice, but also if you want to do some more long form memory keeping, then the lined one is also a good thing. And I thought, because it's for travel journaling, it's always nice to have a pocket if you want to collect some ephemera and other things to put in your journal. So that's the one thing you can do. Then you can stamp the letter. Here you see, you can pick what you want to have written on there. I think maximum 10 or 12 characters. And then if you just want to have it stamped or in some color. And then of course you also get to choose the color of the elastic. Just to have it here as a comparison. For this one I got it's a Bordeaux red, and this one has brown. I think it looks very nice. And you also get, as I said, it will be a present, so I don't want to open it, not till I know which one is mine. But there is a spare elastic, and it seems like there's a little tutorial on how to use the elastic. Yeah, then you could pick some charms. I didn't do that because, first of all, I'm not really a big fan of charms, but also I think if I want to put on a charm, then it needs to be something I collect somewhere that has some special meaning for me, and not just when I buy it, pick a charm from a box. If it's a charm, it needs to be something very personal to me. So maybe I will have someday a charm on there, but yeah, that's something that needs to be found and cannot just, for me, it's nothing I can just buy at the store and pick from a box. Then the last thing you get to select is this canvas bag. And they had different designs. And as I said, I got everything the same just because I wanted to have it really matching, but a little bit different, so it's easier to pick. So I got this design, which was called something with Japan. I forgot the exact name. Japanese flowers, maybe, I don't know. What I like about this canvas bag, especially in comparison to the traveler's notebook, it is really big, very spacious. So you see it, I guess it holds the bigger sizes as well, but even if you have additional stuff here, if your notebook gets bigger because, I don't know, more inserts, it will always fit in there and it's not hard to get it in there, so very nice. I forgot to mention there is also this pen loop here. Let's see if I have a pen somewhere. Oh, I don't know, this one will be too big. Well, that's a bad example because this, well, it does fit. That's a gigantic pen. And nothing I would really take with me for traveling, way too expensive for that. But here, that might be better. Yeah, works kind of. Let's see. If I close it now. Yeah, it's fine. So I think that that's also nice that the pen loop is already included, and also that it's inside. It protects the pen a little better. So very nice. All in all, I'm very happy with the notebooks, how they look, amazing quality. Just from buying experience, it's hard to say because at Paper Republic I only bought a notebook insert, but I think from the atmosphere of the store, I think the Paper Republic one appeals more to me because it's a little bit more chilled, but that might also have been coincidence because I was only there once, and maybe on other days it's just as busy as the Louise Carmen in Paris. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Hope you enjoyed this little tour. And once I know which of those notebooks will be mine, I might do a more in-depth review of the notebook itself. But before that, I want to know which is mine. Okay. Thank you very much, and hopefully you stop by again for one of my other videos. See you. Bye.